For IBPS SOIT, revision is most important ఎందుకంటే ఓన్లీ 7 డేసే ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇన్ దిస్ వీడియో వీఆర్ గోనా సే networking concepts, all covering of concepts like OSI model, TCP, IP, IPv4 and IP6 and all the concepts related to it. Stay tuned, watch the complete video. Hello all, welcome back to my channel. So let's get into the video. In this OSI reference model, we have 7 layers. Standard for network communication, it's a module 1, and here the OSI layers upper versus lower. Here the upper layers have 7 till 6 fifth layers, where 7 6 5 are application layer, presentation layer, session layer. Lower layers are transport layer, network layer, data link layer and physical layer. Here you can remember these are like first letters of all the layers. Here in application layer, user interface and protocols are like HTTP, FTP and SMTP. In presentation layer, data translation, compression and encryption will work on, and protocols like TLS is transport layer system. In session layer, managing dialogues and connections and managing sessions, terminating session, creating sessions we're gonna see. And in transport layer, we're gonna see the end-to-end delivery and segmentation, TCP and UDP, where TCP is transmission control protocol and UDP is user datagram protocol, where TCP is connection oriented and reliable, and where UDP is non connectionless and it's not reliable whether the packet is sent to a intended user or not. And in network, we have a logical IP address and routing. And in data link layer, we have MAC addressing and framing using of switches and bridges. And in physical layer, bit transmission over hardware like hubs and repeaters, where hub is used to connect the devices. Important concepts to remember what the data is represented as, you're gonna see now. In physical layer, it is represented as bits, and devices used in physical layer are hubs, repeaters, cables, network interface cards. And physical layer broadcast signals to all connected physical ports. Coming to data link layer, it's represented as frames. The devices used are switches, bridges, using MAC addresses to forward frames within a local area network. And in network layer, which use packets, and devices are routers, L3 switches. Switches is also known as multi-layer switches, and another name for switch, and it uses logical IP addresses to route packets across different subnets. And next slide is about OSI model versus TCP model, where OSI model is used for conceptual purpose and TCP IP model is used for practical purpose. And where OSI model has 7 layers and TCP IP model has, someone says it's 4 and others says 5, and according to the questions we can choose the answer. It's a tricky one, and the framework is theoretical and conceptual, it is practical. And layer 5 6 7 mapping, it has separated session, presentation and application. And in TCP, it's combination of application layer, combination into application layer. It has transport layer is connection oriented, like I said previous. In TCP, connection oriented, connectionless, TCP and UDP, like that. And next slide, where we discuss about addressing concepts. IPv4 logical IP formatting, it has 32 bits, 4 octets, where each octet consists of 8 bits. The default subnet is 192.168.1.1. Each address contains 2 functional segments: network segment, network ID, host ID, where network ID identifies a specific network segment, host ID identifies the unique device on the network. And here we're gonna say class A by 8 for host networks and 24 bits for network bits. And this is the representation of all classes: class A, class B, class C, class D. And class D used for multicasting, and class E is reserved for experimental or research purposes. And coming to our next slide, subnetting formulas and rules, where if you want to calculate usable IP addresses per subnet, number of host bits is equals to usable hosts is equals to 2 per h minus 2. With the help of questions, you can understand these so clearly. And block size rule, we need to remember these, so it will be so easy in the network to in exam to calculate, so easy. And block size rule, where block size equals to 256 minus mask octet. Here it means find the subnet step size by subtracting the active submask octet from 256, like that. And if you want to count, have to count of, we have number of subnets created, where n is borrowed network bits. And here you're gonna see clearly the given IP address is 192.168.1.100 by 26, and subnet mask is this 125.125.125.192 by 26. Here you can now calculate the block size. What is the formula for block size? Here it says 256 minus mask octet, right? Here 256 256 minus 192 is equal to 64, like that. We're gonna check. And here it calculates a network addresses, broadcast addresses, and unique host range, like that. Here in these, TCP versus UDP difference, it's the most important for MCQs. Here TCP is connection oriented, while checking error checking byte stream, and UDP is connectionless fast datagram. And loopback IP address, it has to be known for every candidate who is preparing for IBPS SOIT. Loopback IP address and private IP addresses 10.8 0.0.8 class B and for class C, these. And data link sublayers, LLC logical link layer and MIC. The exam strategies, master the concepts and fast calculation speed for subnetting numericals. If the examiner wants us to trick in the middle of the exam, and practice more like CIDR notations and formulas, remember OSI models and protocols used in every layer. And that's it for today's video. And tomorrow, if you like the session, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And in tomorrow's video, I want to discuss about cyber security revision, and also do the previous year's questions, and also do comment what subject you want me to revision in my next video. Subscribe to my channel for more, and bye. Thank you.